things are starting to come together collectively.
Yeah. I think it's a good way to put it. I think we've identified some things offensively, defensively that we can been able to kind of fine tune and establish our identity with. Each game is so different, just in regards to how your keys to victory, where the matchups are and what you identify as the things you really need to do well in order to win the game. And it can be different, week to week. Coming to this game, we felt like we needed to run the ball really effectively. That was going to be one of our keys to victory. 180 some odd yards rushing. Mark Ingram had a huge day. O-line did a great job. Benefited from some big plays in the run game. And with that comes time of possession. I think 38 minutes we possessed the ball, which is obviously a lot. So you combine that time of possession with the run game stats with the turnovers we were able to get. You're going to win a lot of games doing that.
Drew, talk about the third down conversion to Colts. Is that kind of a sign where you have to say we're going to be aggressive regardless?
Oh, listen, there's no question. When you have a chance to win the game, you'll make the play win the game. Can't say enough about Marcus. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games, and he's a big-time player. And we knew it was coming his way, and it was awesome.
Drew, is that the same mentality you had from the end zone when you flipped the field and got the big play? Some teams may be able to run the ball there.
Yeah. Just felt like it was the right time, and so go over there, and Sean and I were talking. I said, let's just run by these guys. Let's throw a go. And so we dialed it up, and Brandon ran up underneath it, and obviously that flipped the field, so that changes the momentum and just does a lot for you. So yeah, we're gonna play aggressive, and we know we have the guys to do it.
Did that in the first half when you got turnovers, you were able to score quickly? Did that feel like the kind of Saints football that we haven't seen in
Yeah, I mean, we obviously talk about a fast start. I mean, I don't know if you can start any much faster than that. And obviously that was in part to a couple of great defensive stops and 2 turnovers there, and then we get the fumble on the kickoff return. So bang, bang, bang. All of a sudden it's 20-0. But listen, we know the character and makeup of that team on the other side. And coming to this game, they're 9-1 in games where it's determined by 1 possession or less. They have a ton of comeback victories. I've seen Andrew Luck do it a number of times. So we knew the game was not even close to being over. I think the part that is disappointing for me is, despite the yards and everything else, we were only able to get 7 points after that. And I know we're better than that. So even though we had that lead, and some might think you're just kind of playing the odds. I mean, we got to play our brand of football, move the football, score points. We didn't do enough of that in the second half. Thankfully, our defense was playing great, and we were able to get a great team win. I mean, you could look back and say, maybe we had 2 other opportunities for points, and so then this game is out of reach and doesn't come down to what it came down to. But I feel like the Lord puts you in those positions for a reason, and we needed to win like that, the way in which we did, finish on our terms.